win there tonight. Let's talk to the guy that finished second, was looking for his first win of the season, led 40 laps of this one here tonight after taking the lead from Carl Bonsai Becker on lap 9. Carrollton, Ohio's Keith put one on you, pal. Keith, the old icing's on top. Had a few smears in the icing tonight. Tell us about your race. There was some awfully close racing action out there between you and the 35.
Yeah, it was a heck of a race. The start was a little crazy. It was so I dropped there in second, and I wasn't even. I was just trying to kind of settle in, let everybody in the top 4 or 5 settle in, and Carl just made just a little mistake in 3 or 4, and he did it twice. First time I seen it, the second time I was kind of there, prepared for it, and was able to get a little bit under him. I think I might have put the left wheels in the grass a little bit, and we touched there at the apex at 3 or 4. And I hope I didn't goof him up too bad. I don't know really what happened behind me after that. And got in the lead and wanted to just settle in, but there's no taking it easy, not in heat, not with this group of guys. And Rob was just glued to my back bumper. We come up on lap traffic, and I picked the wrong lane, and he made a gutsy move to the outside. I mean, that's kind of daring. I think if he would have thought about it, he would have thought different, but it paid off for him. It was a good move. Again, Rob just knows how to get through traffic. And he went to the outside, took the lead, and right before he took the lead, I was just starting to get into a groove. The car was coming around, and I was kind of getting ready to go, and I was just zoned into it, and it just can't make a mistake with Rob or Steve behind me. And I think we were under the blanket there till the middle of the race. And then Rob took the lead, and we stayed under a blanket. I mean, it was just close, tough racing. Tough racing. But, and then that was it. We got to around the end of the race. I seen Rob's car. He was starting to fade. And if I really got to his back, it seemed like he picked up a push there at 3 or 4 on exit. And I was really getting through 3 or 4 pretty good. So I was trying to set him up there. And I just couldn't hang with them where I really need to get right on them there in the entry. And when the spotter said 20 to go, I thought, well, I kind of owe Rob one, so a little bump right here at 3 or 4 I think would be all right. 20 to go on, but I didn't want to bump him. I just kind of wanted to lay the bumper to him at the apex because he had a pretty good push, and just get side by side with them. But I just couldn't do it. It was all I could do, just to hang with them. And then there at the end, he changed his line, and I changed my line all at the same time. It was like 5 to go. I thought, well, I got to figure something out here. But I love racing with Rob and Steve. I mean, I don't know. One of the CPR cars has to finish second every year, I guess, at this thing. But it was pretty cool. It was a good showing for me and my teammate this weekend. We love this place. It's our home place. We grew up here. I guess that makes it just more special when you have to work for it. It was all we had tonight, but good race at the top 3, and had fun. It was a fun race. It was. If I would have loved to win it, but finish the second of this group of guys, and just remembering the Gibson family tonight. I just want to thank Supers and we just think about the Gibson family, man. They've been like legends here at this place. So hope everybody had fun tonight, and I hope we put on a good show.
Keith put one on you, pal, in for second. Still looking for that first win of the season. The guy that's got 3 wins, picked up one last night. Steve, you broke the jinx last night. You finally got your Sandusky Speedway win. But you just can't seem to quite quite be able to put it together for this 100 lapper. What was lacking out there tonight, and what kept you from being able to pull off the win in this one? Because you were close again out there in this 100 lapper.
First off, hell of a job, Rob. Great win. We definitely didn't give it to him. He earned it. But no, I got some damage a little early, and took a little bit to figure out, how to drive the car, and I was able to kind of pull up in a draft behind Rob and Keith and keep it tight. And there, towards the middle of the race, we were all just under a blanket, man. We were just so equal. We would get little runs on each other, but we couldn't pass each other. And then just kept following and following and following, starting to get a little frustrated because I knew the car was still pretty good, still had a chance at it. And just threw it to the outside one time. I had a pretty good cushion behind me, so I tried something, clipped the wall, and that was it for me. I could just hang on in the draft, but I wasn't any threat to get up to those guys. So it was still a good show. It's a tough race, man. So it's a long 100 laps, pretty wore out, but I'm glad. I think we, like Keith said, we put on a pretty good show for the Gibson family tonight. And thank you, Supers, First to Finish servers, and Breeze Graphics for putting all this on every week. And thank all you guys again for coming out and making it a lot of fun tonight.